Life is full of uncertainties. Are you prepared for the unexpected? Welcome back to the Journey to Financial Fitness, where we explore practical strategies to achieve financial freedom. In today's episode, we will discuss the importance of building an emergency fund and provide you with actionable steps to get started. Imagine your car suddenly breaks down and you're faced with a hefty repair bill. Or perhaps you or a loved one falls ill and requires medical attention. These unexpected situations can wreak havoc on your finances if you're not prepared. That's where an emergency fund comes in. An emergency fund is a savings account specifically designated to cover unforeseen expenses or income disruptions. It serves as a financial safety net, providing you with the resources you need during tough times. Let's explore why having an emergency fund is crucial. Firstly, an emergency fund provides financial security. Knowing that you have funds set aside for unexpected events brings peace of mind. It allows you to navigate through uncertainties without resorting to high-interest loans or credit card debt. Secondly, an emergency fund protects you against debt. Without savings to rely on, people often turn to borrowing money or using credit cards to cover unexpected expenses. This can lead to accumulating debt and financial stress that hinders your path to financial freedom. Lastly, having an emergency fund reduces stress and allows for better decision-making. During emergencies, stress levels can run high, making it difficult to think clearly. Having a financial buffer in place enables you to make rational choices and focus on finding solutions rather than worrying about the financial implications. Now that we understand the importance of building an emergency fund, let's discuss how to get started. Step 1. Assess your monthly expenses. To begin building your emergency fund, it's important to have a clear understanding of your monthly expenses. Take the time to thoroughly assess and identify all your regular expenses, including rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation costs, and any other recurring bills you have. By having a comprehensive overview of your expenses, you can better evaluate your financial situation and determine how much you can allocate towards your emergency fund each month. Remember to be thorough and include both essential and discretionary expenses in your assessment. Step 2. Estimate your living expenses. After assessing your monthly expenses, the next step is to estimate your living expenses. This involves calculating the amount of money you would need to cover your essential living costs in the event of an emergency or unexpected income disruption. Consider factors such as housing, food, healthcare, transportation, and any other necessary expenses. Take into account how long it would realistically take you to find a new job or recover from a financial setback. Step 3. Evaluate your personal circumstances. When building an emergency fund, it's important to consider your individual situation and evaluate how it may impact your savings goals. Factors such as job stability, dependents, and health conditions can influence the size and timeline of your emergency fund. Assess your job stability and the likelihood of experiencing income disruptions. If you work in a volatile industry or have a job with an uncertain future, it may be prudent to save a larger emergency fund. Similarly, if you have dependents who rely on your income, you may need to account for their financial needs in your emergency fund calculation. Step 4. Start small. When it comes to building an emergency fund, it's essential to start somewhere, no matter how small your initial contributions may be. Starting small allows you to establish the habit of saving and gradually increase your savings over time. Begin by setting aside a fixed percentage of your income each month that you can comfortably spare. Even if it's just a small amount, such as 5% or 10%, the key is consistency. By consistently saving a portion of your income, you'll develop discipline and make progress towards your emergency fund goal. Step 5. Create a budget. Creating a budget is a fundamental step in effective financial management and building an emergency fund. A budget helps you gain a clear understanding of your income, expenses, and financial priorities. It enables you to track your spending, identify areas where you can cut back, and allocate funds specifically for your emergency fund. To create a budget, start by listing all your sources of income. This includes your salary, freelance work, or any other income streams. Next, make a comprehensive list of your expenses, categorizing them as essential or discretionary. Essential expenses include rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation costs, insurance, and debt payments. Discretionary expenses encompass entertainment, dining out, hobbies, and non-essential subscriptions. Step 6. Automate your savings. Automating your savings is a powerful strategy to ensure consistent contributions to your emergency fund without having to rely on manual transfers or remembering to set money aside each month. By automating your savings, you make the process effortless and remove the temptation to spend the money elsewhere. To automate your savings, start by setting up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a separate savings account dedicated to your emergency fund. This can typically be done through your online banking platform or by contacting your bank directly. Choose a specific date each month, preferably right after you receive your paycheck, to ensure the transfer occurs consistently. Step 7. Look for ways to reduce expenses and increase income. Cut back on unnecessary costs, such as dining out or subscription services. Explore side hustles or ways to increase your income to boost your savings. When building an emergency fund, it's important to find ways to maximize your savings potential. One approach is to identify areas where you can reduce expenses and make conscious spending choices. Simultaneously, exploring opportunities to increase your income can provide an additional boost to your savings efforts. Step 8. Save windfalls and extra income. Whenever you receive unexpected funds, such as tax refunds, bonuses, or cash gifts, resist the temptation to splurge. Instead, allocate a portion of these windfalls directly into your emergency fund. Step 9. Regularly review and adjust. Periodically reassess your emergency fund goal and evaluate your progress. As your financial circumstances change, you may need to adjust your savings target or increase your fund size to ensure adequate protection. Step 10. Protect your fund. Keep your emergency fund separate from your regular spending accounts to avoid unintentional spending. Consider opening a dedicated savings account or utilizing separate accounts within your existing bank. This will help you maintain the integrity of your emergency fund. By following these steps and staying committed to your savings plan, you'll gradually build a robust emergency fund that provides financial security and peace of mind. Remember, building an emergency fund is a journey, and it takes time and discipline. But the rewards are well worth it. Start today, take control of your financial future, and embrace the peace of mind that comes with being prepared for the unexpected. Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Journey to Financial Fitness. We hope you gained valuable insights on the importance of building an emergency fund and learned practical steps to get started. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content on your path to financial freedom. Stay tuned for our upcoming episodes, where we'll continue to explore strategies and tips to help you achieve your financial goals. Remember, your financial well-being is within reach.